Hello, alright. This is just gonna be a very random video here that on how to do solo Legend 3, the new story thing, because I know everyone's gonna be looking for Shadow Sorcerer in Legend stages. This man or woman, I'm not sure because I don't watch JJK. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna show how I solo. First things first though, all my units. Escanor, again, the soul doesn't really matter for him because he's just there for the team buff usually. But getting a Baldi soul would be good. My one is like level 1 right now because I just got my brute one, so I haven't upgraded this one. Yojin, entrepreneur with prosperous, obviously. Vice, I put the brute force because more damage is good for him. Piran, I put source Gojo soul. I don't know if it's the best for her, but that's what I put on her. Law has Fused Warrior. Again, this is level 1, so this is not upgraded. And Gojo, yeah, this is the one that you probably may or may not have at this point. Gojo Ultimate, I have Idol Soul on him because he's pretty expensive to place down firstly, and getting a little bit more cheaper is always nice. Now, the skill tree that all these units have, except for Yojin, obviously, they all follow this skill tree. They follow the Chris/Range skill tree, all of them. And again, yeah, my traits are a bit Overlord plus, pretty much, and an Untra on him is definitely something. But do not ask me about like, oh, what other units could I use? I do not know. I don't think of these tactics. I just find one, and if it works for me, it works for me. Okay, if you want to follow it, continue on with this video and look for these units. Maybe not. Maybe just as long as you have Overlord, you should be fine. I think even this Overlord should be okay. Even though the damage would be a lot less, I think. A little bit less. But it should still work. Just gotta edit the tactical a little bit. Okay, here we go. Still grinding for my Megumi, looking for him. Because I just wanted to get the picture for Sukuna Ultimate and check on how good or bad the Ultimate is and how the Godly is, really. I've definitely heard a lot of people say that the Godly isn't amazing for progressive, which I actually probably would want to agree because I think it's a lot better for Infinite. Because I think I've heard it's extremely expensive, but you'll never know. I'm not fully sure myself. All right. So again, I always turn auto skip off, and then I place Vice Captain right about here, roughly. My range covers this, and make sure you cover this corner as well. And then prepare to place down Frieren. Sorry, this is a bit sporadic. And then place down Yojin. You never skip if you're solo unless your units are strong enough. Like if you have glitched, you're probably strong enough. Yeah, probably. A triple S everything, yeah. But usually this tactic should cover most scenarios and they should not escape. Good. And now you wait for this. You wait for one more wave so that you can have Gojo place right here. And then you can spam upgrade Yojin for a few waves, at least until wave 4. Until he reaches like the needed 5k to upgrade. Which I think it upgrades 5, I think. Somewhere around there. Okay. Again, no auto skip because with auto skip I actually cannot solo this. My units are not strong enough. But this tactic works for me because of course every map scales with players, so the more players you have, the more HP the enemies will also have. Okay. Alright, okay, upgrade. And as you can see, this is now 5k, and this is wave 4. Now you place Law here, and then prepare to place your Escanor, roughly covering this much of the map. Roughly, okay? And after this, place him down, and then upgrade Law twice, before the skill upgrade change, before the skill changes. It's so he keeps electric, is all. And then there's 2 ways to do this now. You could choose to upgrade Yojin first, or upgrade him first for safety. Which I would recommend upgrading him first for safety, especially if you have Overlord on him. Upgrade him for safety, and then upgrade Yojin. and then you should be safe, and you can max Yojin. And after you max Yojin, you can then start auto skipping. But until then, you just sit here and wait. So yeah, with this, they will never get past because he does enough damage. Frieren does enough damage. Law is doing damage, same as Escanor. Everyone's doing enough damage to kill them, and Gojo's slow zone is just immaculate here. Probably could push it a little bit closer this way, but the line AoE kind of like, I'll put it directly in the corner. Okay? Alright, here we go. We're about to finish off wave 7. These guys shall die. Okay. And then we move on to the next one. So, again, just a reminder back. I do not know what other units can work. And this is just a tactic that I found how to do solo. Is this the best way to do it? Probably not, especially because you need like 2 units that you can only get via trading now. Like, it is a pretty tall order. But I mean, I guess you could try to replace. No. Well, Frieren technically has Harlequin. He could technically be used. But yeah, as you can see, as soon as I max Yojin, auto skip turns on, max Law first, and then max Frieren. Okay? And then you max whoever else really, it's just endgame. Now, again, I think if you saw earlier, I think around like wave 9 or 8, the enemies were getting really close to passing. If they were gonna pass, you just sell Vice and place him back here. Vice should be enough to kill them, but obviously you gotta check how much HP they have. If their HP bars are still pretty big, then just move Law instead, because Law has the effective element. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't explain it, but you guys should know already at this point. The reason why you need Degenus specifically is because Legend stage has 3 different elements. The early waves are all light, the mid waves are all fire, and the last few waves, I think starting from now, from wave 16 or 15, are all water. Obviously, if you could have Ult here, you could bring Ult or Hatakiri, the Fortune guy, but my loadout doesn't necessarily need him. These guys all do enough damage, with these 4 doing neutral. He, resisted, but DPS nonetheless. But yeah. So this is the end of the video now, guys. That's about it. Here's me about to end my run, and proof that, I can solo this with just these units. Obviously, 2 of them are unobtainable, and you gotta trade for them, but and one of the super new Evo. But see you, everybody. Have a good one. Bye-bye.